Alright, now, turn 9. Let's just watch his turn real quick. Pulls his... He's going to fire on my unit, pulls his eclipses both towards the center. Still can't approach that line. Making space for these eclipses to come in here. He's basically making the threat that if you're going to block this line for me, I'm going to keep my eclipses here so that you can't cover all of them with your batteries. And I can rush in here and attack anything that tries to get on this line will die. That's basically what he's trying to show me here. Because with the power of this, with this walker and these eclipses threatening to both attack on this line twice in a row means anything that I can't use this line at all. Now, what I can do to make life difficult for him, he's got me covered everywhere on this line except for one spot. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I can't move to this spot, but this spot, he can't reach it with anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my rocket here. Now my battery's got him covered on this line right back here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So from here all the way to this position, I'm covered now. I've got it covered with my batteries. That's going to cause problems. He's going to have to move characters. He's going to have to move eclipses out of position where they're not really useful to anyone. This guy's going to have to move. He's going to have to basically clear out and have less space to work with. My objective, I want to get him to jumble everything up in this general area to the point where nothing can move and he's gridlocked, and then I'll move in. The other thing I'm going to do this turn is now I think it's the time... Next turn I have to get that destroyer. And the reason I want to get the destroyer is I'm very concerned about him getting a walker out of this base and putting it on this spot. If his walker's in this spot, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble because now he can cover this portion of my line and I have no way to retaliate against this fire. The other thing I was thinking I would do is if I bring my... I could bring my rocket right here. Oh wait, no, but I can't because of these eclipses. I have to find a way to block these eclipses line better. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got this spot covered. What I could do is I could put the rocket here, let him attack it, have the retaliation hit it and weaken his walker considerably. Then I can make an approach on this line here once it's weakened and try to flank it and hit some of the, and move up with my rockets and try to hit some of these goddamn eclipses and push them back. And then I can just put an engineer on this square so that I can immediately heal my rocket after it gets hit by the walker faster than he can heal the walker from me hitting it retaliation with my engine. I think I'm going to give that a shot. So let's put him in that position. Put the engineer on behind him. And now with 350, no, the destroyer's 800, isn't it? I can buy another battery. In the meantime, I'd rather spend time pushing this line back to this position than I would preparing for this. Although, there's always the threat he's going to come up with a walker to that position, but it's a gamble I'm going to have to take at this moment because I need the engineer here to immediately heal these rockets, so I'll have to wait another turn for the destroyer to try and get control of this situation. And I think I have at least 2 turns before it gets to that position because he needs another turn just to build it and then another turn to move it over here, and these things don't have very great mobility and he won't, so it's actually going to take him 2 turns to, at minimum of 3 turns to get to this position, so I have enough time to be able to get a destroyer. By the time he gets it to this position, my destroyer would be at this position, and then I can threaten to move in here and hit his walker. So we'll have to work with that. Alright, I'll pass the turn back on to Android77.